Hello everyone, on this Tuesday, February 16th, 2016, my current time just hit 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So here we go, day 6 for the challenge, forecasting at Aberdeen still. So let's take a look at what occurred overnight last night. There's some interesting observations. Okay, so let's start here. Back yesterday, around 5 or so o'clock, temperatures were in the low 30s, and then they briefly dropped off for a bit. They had overcast skies, no wind. It's kind of strange to see them drop off like that. But then after that, the winds picked up out of the north. Believe it or not, temperature actually warmed. So not really much cold advection going on there. And they did pick up a little bit of snow, a lot less than what the models intended yesterday. I thought they would pick up at least 0.1 liquid equivalent before day 5 started, but they only ended up with about 0.02. While they did snow, temperature rose up to 34 degrees. That has been the high so far today. Since then, temperatures have fallen. You get this really weird 25-degree value right at 2 a.m. As you go from 29, 27 to 25, 22 with a 3-mile visibility, and then you're back up to 29, 26, all within a very short period. But it's like this almost a 20-minute time difference between these observations, and pretty drastic differences. It may have been a cold pocket that kind of found its way into the area. But then, after that, temperatures went right back up to 33 degrees. So, pretty funky with that. I remember yesterday, areas to the north were not really that cold. At least early on in the cold advection regime. Colder air has moved over into those northern regions. So, temperatures have been able to fall. Easterly wind now. Tapping some of the cooler air over Minnesota right now. We are maintaining that low stratus, some fog. Temperatures are not warming up at all. Not really changing at all either. They have that 6-inch snowpack. Let's take a quick update on that. I don't think it changed a whole lot since yesterday. They had about 5 inches, so they only picked up 2/10. So you do have a bit of a snowpack on the ground. Okay. So let's take a look at those clouds, why not? And here's your satellite. So you see these the stratus, which is right over the snowpack. But believe me, that's stratus. We confirmed with the observations. Infrared's not really going to pick that up too well. But yes, we know there's stratus, and there looks like some clouds moving into the area. So let's see what happens with those. Okay. 15Z should do fine. North Central, okay. Okay, so here's the clouds and associated precip. And here they go, they're making their way into the area. It looks well organized, although yesterday's, on the NIM at least, looked organized. RPM wasn't so much, but here we are, 4Z. So looks like some snow is possible towards the end of day 5 and the beginning of day 6, which is what this video is all about. Okay, so it looks like a decent period of precipitation, definitely in the form of snow. And I'll have to compare what the models have. It looks like, they do maintain kind of a cold airflow. Very light flow, if anything. Looking tomorrow with respect to clouds. Looks like a similar story with the stratus really having a hard time. It's hard to pinpoint exactly where they are on the map, but definitely looks kind of stratusy. And if anything, the stratus definitely builds as you get a bit of southerly flow aloft. So a pretty interesting day, definitely. as things kind of shift around. Let's take a quick look at the 500. Okay, so this looks like this ridge is definitely amplified a little bit compared to yesterday. It was a little flatter. So, yeah, this cold air mass that moved in today is going to be on its way out. The surface might take a little while to respond due to probably low winds and lack of sunshine. 850s. So yeah, really warming up. Maybe some of that Chinook flow might be getting into the works here. So let's take a look. Alright. I don't see any evidence of Chinook. Oh well. So here's a deep saturated layer around or up to 6Z, but I still think the RPM at least had snow breaking out at least by 3Z, and then going right into day 6. Here's your associated lift. Not too impressive. Yeah, you got some warm advection, you get the southerly flow going. See, the southerly flow maintains itself throughout the day with the clouds hanging on. Okay, so they do maintain that low stratus, but they have the southerly winds. So let's see what this says. Okay, nothing really warming up despite the southerly winds. Oh, hello. This looks interesting, but not really too concerned with it right now. It's not really coupled with the surface. Gee, if you just take this and run with it, the temperature does not move at all. So, yeah. Yep. Oh my, there's not much change on that model at all. How about the GFS? Probably a similar story. Yeah. Okay. So they're 29 right now. And the model wants to get them up to 32 degrees without any sunshine. So let's take a look at the regional 2-meter temperatures. 4 kilometer now. And then we'll take a look at the precipitation chances for the beginning of the period. But just a quick look at the temperatures. Why not? Okay, so 31. It's a little too warm. But yeah, anyway, the temperature doesn't really move a whole lot. Easterly flow, tapping some slightly cooler air. Nothing ridiculously cold like what we saw earlier last week. Okay, so temperatures again, yeah, holding really steady. So suddenly when they might be able to, okay, so that might help them if this is correct. What was the story on the clouds down there? So yeah, this area right here. Then again, I don't think those areas are that cold right now. Let's take a look. Okay. So assuming, yeah, these temperatures don't really move a whole lot, and you get the southerly flow, you might be able to tap some of that warm air. So yeah, it does make sense that you get a little bit of a slight warming with the southerly flow tomorrow. Although they do have snowpack, so we'll see if the southerly flow will be able to warm them up. And I think it will. Alright. This is looking like a fast video. Let's, okay. Oh. Almost forgot. How about that precipitation, real quickly? So I'll go back to Pivotal. Let's take a look at what the NAM thinks the radar might look like. Pretty darn light. Yeah, really weak synoptic forcing with this. So what are the QPFs looking like? Long duration event. No way. Meh. Alright, so maybe I'll go a little bit of precip tomorrow. Very little. Alright, unit cell time. Okay, so, yep, 29, 28, and then getting up to 35 degrees with a southerly flow. I'm not sure that's going to be the case. Look at the soil temp it has. And I have this cool image, which takes this model for the daily soil temperature for the morning hours. Obviously, without sun, I don't think with snow on the ground, I don't think the soil is warmed up at all. But yeah, you can see the soil temps in their low and mid 20s. It makes no sense at all for the soil temp to go up without sunshine and snowpack. So your sun might be a little warmer. It's tough. I'm not sure how much the southerly flow will warm the temperatures up. And that'll probably, the southerly flow continues into the 60 period, so that'll keep temperatures up. So the low will probably occur within this period, anywhere in the high, anywhere in this period. That's a big period for the high to occur. So let's see if I can narrow that down. Now, looking like the southerly flow extends right into the second 60 period. Let's go back to the temperature. Okay, 12Z, 15Z, 18Z, 21Z. So let's see what the model does. Okay, so you see this little creep? This creep in temperatures. So you see okay, wow. So the southerly flow definitely has an impact towards later tonight into day 7. But we'll see. So that southerly flow. Monitor it. Alright, good luck with your forecast.